have been waffling on what to do in this video, but I just decided I'm just going to do it. And it's going to be short and sweet, maybe like 10, 15 minutes, because Divine Maverick, one of my favorite YouTube readers, is going to do a live at 4:30. I definitely recommend you check her out. It's for this new moon in Pisces we're experiencing today. And wow, I am noticing, I don't know about anybody else, but I am noticing a lot of energetic changes and a lot of interesting synchronicities. Sort of a, it's funny. Somebody else I was talking to, there was a, they were saying like it's like Mercury retrograde, except it's not Mercury retrograde. And I'm thinking, yeah, and even Uranus isn't retrograde. Like, so there's really, it's really bizarre that we're having that. I'll have to look into the aspects because we might have a hard aspect for with Mars between Mercury that's creating some sort of like technological change up. But I've been having problems with my YouTube channel too, and just weirdness going on, and there's been weird communication problems going on. It's almost like Groundhog's Day, the movie, but with Mercury retrograde. Like, it just never ends, you know? But I feel like that's an energy that's been coming in from DMs. And I still have the Little Mermaid song coming into me today, and I swear it's like it's yes, it's from me because I just like that movie, but it's coming from DMs like flipping your fins, you don't get too far. But then a song that there's an artist called Leon Bridges. He's a newer artist, and there's two things. One, in fact, Divine Maverick was talking about it. Bridges are very significant in the DM collective right now, and I saw like I had a spammer comment on one of my things, and their name was Stanley Bridges, and then Leon Bridges, and all this stuff going on. And there's also musical bridges, so bridges are definitely becoming a pattern. But Leon Bridges, there was a song that he put out, I want to say early last year, that it helped me through a lot of stuff, and I it came on like two different ways, and it like it just hit me like, whoa, that's from DMs. And it's got a line in it that's there's two lines. It's like, take me to your river, I wanna go. Take me to your river, 'cause I wanna know. And oh, and there's a part in it where he talks about like my lips are unclean, my hands are unclean, and it's sort of a semi-spiritual song. And he's talking about like, take me to the river, dunk me and dive me in. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to know. I'm ready to done. And there's even a line where he goes, I surrender. Like he's doing that. And I put that in the title because I'm feeling like that is the likely thing that DMs are saying, is like they're surrendering, and they're allowing cycles to be ended, which makes total sense with the Pisces 12th house stuff, and this being the end of the astrological new year. And then if you have already checked out my other videos on recent readings, or you check into this one, it does seem to fit. It's like, I'm tired of fighting, and I see that like my hands are unclean and my lips are unclean. I've spoken lies. I've done things that I didn't think that I would do, and I've been fighting you. I think, in fact, I think it was Divine Maverick that talked about. It was either, well, I think it was Divine Maverick and Lotus Goddess and Goddess Energy, maybe even Sarita's intuitive. Like they were all talking about masculines. Like masculines thought that they were fighting karmics and feminines and things like that, but they were really fighting spirit. And spirit's like, come on, come on, you've been asking for a better life. I'm showing you it's over here. Like, you okay, you don't want to go with divine feminine? Okay, what the hell? We go over here, get single, stop doing all these distractions, stop trying to be the rescuer or the hero or things like that. Go over here, come over here, this way, this way, this way, come this way. And then he doesn't. He's like, no, no, I don't want to. Like, just that. I've been saying the word brat a lot too. It keeps coming up in the funniest places. Ironically, also in a word game that I play. And um, as has strategy and chess and things like that. So I'm gonna do it with the Rider Thwaite deck first, and then I'm probably gonna pull from some of the divine energy because I just want to keep this kind of short and sweet for right at the moment. 4:44 on the clock, and 4 also otherwise. Which 4 4 is 16 tower stuff. So what do you guys want to say, DMs? What do you want to tell those watching? Oh, that's too many. Make it a little bit easier on me, please. Like, let's say 2 or 3 cards. DMs. Wow, there's a lot like coming out here. What do we got first? 8 of Pentacles reversed. That's like dissatisfaction. 511 on the timer. Dissatisfaction with the garden. Kind of reminds me of the appreciation card in the other deck, to where, I mean, you could be looking at all the good things going on in there, but instead you're looking at the bramble bushes and the weeds and things going on. Ace of Cups almost popped up reversed. Oh, look at that. 7 of Swords in upright with the 6 of Swords in reverse. We got 2 Swords cards. And that Swords card, very much, you could think of that in many ways as the chess card. It's also a card of looking back on the past, being sneaky, deceitful, and it's one of the few cards that has a circus in it. And I often think of that, especially with the Karmic Carnival and the circusry going on. And that, you could kind of consider that figure to be a bit of a clown. Wow, that card definitely wanted to come out. Ace of Swords. Okay. Alright. We'll pull 2 more, I think. Got a lot of swords. I think masculines... Oh! Masculines are in thinking stages. Knight of Cups. They're in the thinking stages. They're dissatisfied with whatever they've got going on right now. They don't feel like it's calm and healing. They're thinking about strategies, and that the Ace of Swords is both telling the truth and cutting away that which is no longer necessary. And also, I like to think of it kind of as the sword in the stone, and when it's an upright, King Arthur has freed himself. Look at that, another sword. Wow. Having big patterns in here. And that's kind of the silent treatment card. If you're not talking with them right now, they may feel like you're giving them the silent treatment, or if they're not talking with you right now and it's on their end, it may be that that card often means like they feel like they're damned if they do and damned if they don't. But what I'm seeing here right now in the pattern, let's see, 8, 6, 7, 1, that'd be like 12, well, 10, 11, 12, yeah, 12, and 2. Seem like they're all over the place. Let's get a couple more. Let's do 3 more, please. Spirit, from these DMs. We got 2 there. And the Queen of Cups on the bottom. Now we got 3 of Pentacles. I think they're seeking spiritual advice and also worried about what they look like. 2 of Pentacles, like what they look like to others. And juggling. 1 more, please, Spirit. The DMs want to say. Oh. We got 3 more. I mean, I guess, okay, so we got the Page of Cups, so we got another cup in there. The Queen of Swords, another sword. And the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. That's funny. So now on the bottom, we have the Magician. Hot Topic, 7 of Wands, and in the middle, I can see it already. Oh, that's funny. Heart of the Matter, 6 of Cups. Whoa, whoa, take me to your river. I wanna know. Yeah, that's funny. I'm seeing a lot of rivers in these cards. That's funny. The 2 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, the Page of Cups, the 2 of Pentacles. Yep, even in the Ace of Swords. There's a little one in the Knight of Pentacles. Yep, there's a little one in the Knight of Cups. I don't see one in the 7 of Pentacles. Or, there's a little one in the Queen of Swords, too. I can't make that shit up. That's really hilarious that there are rivers in all of them. And that was the song that was like, yep, you definitely got to talk about this. I don't see one in the Magician card. There is one in the 7 of Wands, though. So if I look at these in order, so they're dissatisfied, they don't feel like they're in a place that they can heal, and they're strategizing on how they can get away. They know they need to tell the truth. They want to make an offer, an emotional offer, but they feel blocked. They don't feel like they can talk about it right now because they're worried about what other people will think. And so they're kind of still biding their time. It looks like they know they need to apologize, and it's likely because of the recent thing where you likely Queen of Swords them, and because they were being too slow. They were being too much perfectionists, and overthinking things, procrastinating, and so their money is bad. I mean, the only two reasonably good pentacles in here are reversed. And it looks like they're mostly up in their heads. Now let's look at, move these over. I'm going to pull out some of these divine energy cards. And yeah, you can just fall down cards. I'm on a weird table out in the back, so I guess I'll just let these cards just kind of pile in on themselves. Interesting. So all those swords. Swords are also, I mean, wands are typically more about boundaries than swords are, but they're still kind of boundaries. But they're typically, they're air sign things. They could be, they could have air sign dominance or be an air sign cusp, or they could be dealing with air signs. You may have a little bit of air sign in your chart. Thank you, Spirit, for clearing these cards first. And now thank you, DMs who are with me now, for showing us what what's all this about? What you all up in your head about? What's going on? What do you want to say? What do you want those who are listening now, who might listen in the future, to know? And please keep in mind this is a timeless reading, so when you see it is when you are meant to see it. And if it doesn't resonate now, it might resonate later, or it might be for somebody else. And remember too that it's, sometimes you'll get pieces from a video and like the rest won't resonate, but you got what you needed. So it doesn't have to completely match your circumstance because these are collective. Okay. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel, which I want to point out two things. One, that was in the Divine Feminine reading, but it was in reverse. Like, we're definitely working on healing traumas and shadow work related to intimacy and sexuality and creativity, and also the Ariel thing. See, flipping your fins, you don't get too far. Legs are for walking, strolling, dancing. 12:12 on the clock. And then the world. Which is funny. Okay, I totally can't make this up. What's the name of that song from Little Mermaid? Part of Your World. Masculines. Yeah, that's just funny. Look what's right on the bottom now. Man holding a coin. We'll see what's on top. Door, it's in reverse, but it's door to personal healing and happiness in reverse. It's card number 34. It's got a rainbow on it, which has been synchronistic for me, and a dove, and the lotus flowers. Lotus flowers grow in the mud, and a peacock, which has also been synchronistic for me, so it might be synchronistic for you. And that's, so 34 is 7, which is related to Cancer and Leo, so either you have those placements or they have those placements, and it's about victory and triumph, but it's in reverse. This is the hot topic. It's the thing at the forefront of their mind, and the hot topic going on in their lives. Yeah, 222. Thank you. And that's funny. Look in the middle. Healer of Ages, card number 51, which is 15 backwards, and it's 6, which is the Lovers. And the Healer of the Ages, like, I'm going to say that is mostly how they are seeing you. But because this is a masculine in this card, I think that they are wanting to be that themselves. And because of the song, Take Me to Your River, I wanna know. Take me to your river, I wanna go. Oh, yeah, they wanna know. They see you as the world. Card number 29, also 11, related to the Justice card. And you, card number 36, you are the key to the door of their personal happiness and healing, and they're not feeling like they're getting that without you. And we've got all these swords and all this stuff. They know that they have wasted time, they have been foolish, they've been focusing on money. It may even be, actually, this is funny, so this is synchronistic. Card number 43, card number 34, mirroring, right? And yeah, right beneath the man holding the coin is the community card. And right underneath that, let's just take a look here. is attachment. Yep. And then from the DM reading, the root chakra, Archangel Michael. You know, it may be even that they have gotten themselves actually pretty. That world card just like fell and then shot off over here. And now it's reversed. So what was I about to say? That they had, and 5-5, that they have gotten themselves like financially secure, or like not necessarily secure, but they have plenty of money. And it's in the shadow side. So you know what I'm going to say is that they're giving the image of that, but it's not true. They may have lots of money, but they've been focusing too much on money stuff, and they're afraid. Likely, I want to look at what's going on through in the cards. I feel like they're afraid for you to know that they don't have as much money, or they're afraid for you to know that their money's being controlled, maybe by a reverse Queen of Swords type. And they're afraid because without you there to have as the third party, they don't have, yeah, there's a lot of trippy stuff happening. They don't have the connection to their creativity that they did, and they're afraid that it's going to knock the world down. They're afraid also of you being in this state, and that the things that you have set into motion, even if you just pulled away, or like if they child support or something like that, or you're telling the truth and speaking things, they're afraid it's going to create towers. And I'm curious to see what's in the bottom of the Rider-Waite deck. So Magician. They're going through some sort of initiation. And you know, this reminds me of that card, the doorway, the doorway to healing and happiness. Now we've got King of Wands reversed with Queen of Cups, the Hierophant reversed, the Emperor reversed, the Nine of Wands, or eight, sorry, eight of, no, Nine of Wands reversed, Four of Pentacles reversed, Eight of Cups, the World. So we got two of the world. This one's in reverse, and that, what did that card just do? It like shot itself off and went reverse. The Sun in reverse, the Knight of Swords in reverse, the Page of Pentacles reverse, Page of Swords, Nine of Swords, lots of swords. Six of Wands, Queen of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords reversed. I think, yeah. And let's see, are there more rivers in these? There's a river in that one, not in that one, not in that one, not in that one, not in that one, yes in that one, no in that one, no in that one, no in that one, yes, 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 no, 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 yes, yes, no, 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 and no. Interesting. I think that's part of what they're up in their heads about right now. And 36 is 9, and because it's a feminine figure on there, I'm going to say that that's likely related to the 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Cups. More the Pentacles, because it's the it's the feminine card. I think that what masculines are saying right now, their message to you, is that they're all sorts of up in their thoughts. Whatever it is that you are doing has put them deeply in their thoughts, and they feel stuck because they know that they have been dishonest, deceitful, far too slow. They've been way too focused on their money, and they feel like they have this image. I'm gonna tell you right now, they don't. Like, that's not like, maybe within, maybe they've got this, belief that other people see them this way, but they don't. You can't hide it that well. And I'm seeing 16, and maybe that's the tower that they're realizing, that their whole world has been just made up. And so now, it's actually, now that I think about it, like the Little Mermaid song and the River song, they're both very much water songs. Take me to your river, I wanna know. I bet they don't reprimand their masculines. And I've been seeing a fair amount of synchronicities with Sword of the Stone, and I know somebody else mentioned that they liked that in one of my last videos too. It kind of feels like, it feels like they know that they are destined to be divine masculine. I'm seeing a little hummingbird over here, a female one. That they know that they are destined to sit on the throne and be awakened divine masculines, that they're afraid. They're still worried about what other people think, but I have a feeling. Let's see, 9 and 11, that's funny, 9, 11, so 911, which also goes back to 11, and then 7 and 7 is 14, 5, and 11 is 16. That's funny. I think what masculines are saying is that they're going through a crisis right now, and they're really having to face some of their shadow work, especially if they've been in the karmic situationships and really just been there for sex, or been telling themselves that the sex was enough to fulfill them, and they've let their money be all wrapped up into all sorts of different things, and it's just crushing them that you not being as available, or you going off and doing whatever you're doing, is like they don't feel like they have the ability to be happy and to heal without that connection in there, which is good and bad, because they need to learn that they can get that healing and happiness on their own, and also it helps them learn to appreciate you a little bit more. um, because it's not that you are their access to the door, it's just easier if they connect with you to do it. And I'm also getting the sense that for some of you, you might be getting messages or outreach from your masculines at some point. Let's see, let's say maybe within the next 7 days, that they want to connect, and they want to connect playfully, possibly sexually, and definitely in kind of an artistic way. Um, but because of the hidden figures in the world and the Queen of Wands, or the Queen of, it's funny I said Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords in reverse, they may do it in a sneaky way. They may use a fake profile, or a profile that you don't know that they had with a different username, or they may hit you up through an app that they know that you use, or use like a text now number or something odd like that. Either way, um, I don't know. Come back and comment if some of this stuff happens. Otherwise, I will catch you in the next video, or I'll see you in the Divine Maverick video, video that should be starting right about now. Catch you later.